We'd like to
Thank you.
welcome now a woman in Indiana who has family in Hawaii, Heather Asqueto. Heather, thank you so much for being here. Your mom is on the island. With cell phone service being down, you haven't been able to talk to her. I can't imagine the roller coaster of emotions you're feeling right now. How are you and your family holding up?
Um, Seeing those pictures, but I'm holding up fine. We're holding up fine. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. And since you can't physically speak to your mother by phone, how are you trying to get a hold of her, in touch with her friends perhaps, in order to keep tabs on her condition and her whereabouts?
Basically, it's trying to get a hold of anybody on social media that whose parents of or friends of whose parents work with my mom. That's the closest I can get from finding out how she's doing.
And I understand your husband's family is also there and your best friend. Have you
Yeah.
been able to connect with them? What are they saying it's like on the island right now, if so?
I have gotten information from my best friend, a few of my friends actually, and they have told me that their houses are burnt down. Um, and the closest family members are like my aunts and uncles, and they've just told me that everything that they have is gone. Um, and they don't know what to do at this point.
Wow. And Heather, if you could tell your mother anything right now, if she is watching, what would it be?
Um, Mom, please call me as soon as you can. Um, I need to hear your voice, and we all need to know that you're okay.
Well, we are certainly keeping your family in our prayers and all of those impacted by this crisis at the moment. Heather, is there anything you want to let our viewers know about the area you spent so much time in?
Um, yeah, so what you're seeing is basically where I grew up. And if you want to help, or if anybody wants to help, just like what Chef Wong said, please donate to Hawaii Nation. And also donate to Hawaii Red Cross. And there are scams out there, so just make sure that you are donating to local businesses and organizations.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's great advice, and we will continue to include that information, as I mentioned to Leanne in our reporting. Heather Asqueto, thank you so much for your time. Our thoughts with your family.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And as both of our guests have mentioned, if you take a look at your screen right now, these are ways you can help the people of Hawaii. Monetary donations can be made through the Hawaii Community Foundation. You can also donate to the Maui United Way. And if you're looking for a loved one, you can also call the Red Cross hotline. That number is 1-800-733-2767.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.